Everyone, and welcome back to New Tech. Today we're going to compare the new Amazfit Stratos 3 versus M1 smartwatch. As you can see in the right side, we have in the M1 2 buttons and the Stratos 4 buttons, and the Stratos is made by carbon fiber, the M1 is made just by plastic. The body of Stratos is made by stainless steel and other strong materials, while the bands are made from silicone like usual. As we saw on the unbox video, if you haven't saw, the link will be down in the description. The Stratos 3 is water resistant up to 50 meters underwater, and that makes the Stratos a very good smartwatch for swimming and showering without any problem. The rounded display is 1.34 inch, made by Gorilla Glass 3 plus anti-fingerprint coating. In the Stratos 3 we have plenty of sensors like BioTracker, acceleration sensor, geomagnetic, and air pressure sensor. The Bluetooth is 4.2, works pretty good, and you can see that in the video when we connected with Android and iOS, and that is in our channel too. The 300 mAh is made by lithium and it charged for 2.5 hours. In standard mode, with default settings, heart rate notification, and couple of hours of sport, it will last 7 days, while with endurance mode, it will last 14 days and less things, obviously. So these are the specs of Stratos. Let's go ahead to the M1. The M1 has a built-in GPS and SIM card port in the end of the band. The 1.3-inch screen is an LCD screen with a good resolution, and this smartwatch supports plenty of languages and options like notification, heart rate monitoring, pedometer, sleep monitoring, barometer, altimeter, thermometer, compass, etc. We are going to see that all in the menu, and we are going to test most of these options in this video, so stay tuned. With the Stratos 3, as you can see, we have here percentage of battery, time, date, weather, and we have here the last heart rate, steps, and burn calories. In the left we have notifications, down we have the weather. As we can see right here, we have health, heart rate, and back to the taskbar. As you can see, we have here do not disturb, power saving mode, settings, airplane mode, brightness, and the lock screen as well for levels of brightness. The ultra mode that saves battery in case you need so. We have here the settings. As I said, in the settings we have connection, we have general. In the general we have do not disturb, airplane mode, vibration, brightness, phone anti-lost, location service, AGPS, language, and time format. We have preference. In the preference we have double tap to unlock, watch face, sport recognition, and we have next data sign, which we have manual sign and automatically sign, device, ultra mode, reboot, power off, and factory reset. Back to the settings, we have about. As you can see, we have we can read about this smartwatch, and we have update in case you want to see any of these updates. We have feedback and Humi Lab at the bottom. So this is the taskbar. In the right we have the menu, and if you press and hold, we have here the face so that you can change from here. Also you have faces in the app like we saw in the unbox video. Also we saw most of them in how to connect video. As you can see, we have health, heart rate, sport, and archive. In the sport we have here running, walking, outdoor cycling, pool swimming, open water, treadmill. We have elliptical, rower, powering, indoor fitness, on foot, climbing, trail. We have skiing, tennis, badminton, soccer, jump rope, etc. Also we can add or hide some of the sports. You can add sports from here. If you go at sports, you have run and walk, cycling, swimming, other sports, indoor sports, dance, combat, winter sports, and so on. So you have the chance to add some sports. Next we have here exercise record, weather, alarm, and compass. The compass, you should calibrate it yourself. Just by rotating it, you will calibrate it without any problem. It's not like the other smartwatches when you do the infinite sign. Next we have barometer. As you can see here, it says the pressure, also the altitude as well, which sometimes is very useful for those who hike. We have location, timer, stopwatch. You can see right here. We have music control, sleep, watch face, find phone, and settings that we saw before. This is the software of the Stratos 3. Let's go ahead back to the M1. So now we are at the M1. Let's go ahead, power it on, and see what we got. You power it on just by pressing it and holding the right button in the top. The left one or the bottom one is for the back option. You can back with the bottom button. Press and hold again. You have here 6 faces, and you can change them based on your preference, so it's very easy to change. As you can see, we have here the sports, indoor run, outdoor run, riding, climbing, marathon, and records at the bottom. Obviously we have less options for sport in the M1. In the taskbar, as you can see here, we have Bluetooth sign, vibration, alarm, do not disturb, and settings here as well. Airplane mode, brightness. We have other option for the M1. Down we have the motion record. In the right we have the menu, starting from dialer here, notification. As you can see, the right side we have dialer, call logs, messages, contacts, pedometer, heart rate, Bluetooth, sanitary, alarm, music control or music player, remote capture, find phone, motion, settings, app QR code, sport mode, timer, stopwatch, calculator, theme, and we are back at the notification. Now let's go ahead and test some of these options that we saw in the software, starting from the Stratos 3. We have the first option, heart rate. Press it, and as you can see, it's measuring. Also we have with colors, as you can see in the top, the heart rate measurements. It says with colors and numbers as well. We have the first result, as you can see right here. It doesn't take too long, but we just have to be patient. As you can see, at the 3 dots we have the heart rate saved with date and time, which is very useful, so you can track your daily heart rate measurements. We have here sports. At the running, press go. You can wait for the GPS or press go automatically. It will activate the GPS while you are running. As you can see at the top we have the time, seconds. Going down here we have distance, heart rate, pace in the first page. In the second page we have average pace, sudden speed and average speed. In the third page we have attitude, disc gain and elevation gain, elevation loss at the bottom. In the fourth page we have seconds and TE. We have in the fifth page heart rate with statistic. You can see it right here. And in the sixth page we have the routers, the routes. As you can see, we have all the map in the square. You can zoom in or zoom out with a plus sign. This was the running mode in the Stratos. Let's get back to the menu and stop this marathon. Here in the M1, again, we will start with the heart rate. As you can see, the M1 is a little bit faster with his results. We have the result in just a few seconds. In the sport mode, we saw the sports before. We have here indoor running, outdoor running, riding, climbing, marathon, and records at the bottom, which we don't have any of them right now. Let's go all the way up to indoor running. Press start, 3-second countdown, and we have the heart rate at the top. Timer going here, distance. In the second page, we have pace, steps, calories, and space of the steps. So guys, this was all for today's video. We saw that we have plenty of option in both of them. They both are very good for sports and other activities. Mostly the Stratos 3 wins this competition because of his options for sports. Also, we saw how you can add more sports to it if there is not enough for you. That one is a little bit better for the SIM card option, which the Stratos doesn't have it. So guys, this was all for today's video. Thank you very much for your time and support. If you find this video interesting or helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video with another smartwatch.